it was a nice little ceremony, you know, a few intimate moments with Pam and myself. And by the time her mother finishes with this whole thing, it's going to be a media event.
Well, Ralph, that's what mothers-in-law are for, you know? To plan big weddings and tell you how you're bringing your kids up lousy and give you weird stuff for Christmas.
I just think I'm getting too old for Here Comes the Bride and cans off the back of the car and stag parties.
Wait a minute, Ralph. Nobody's too old for a stag party.
Come on, Bill. I mean, those are for 20-year-old kids. I mean, it's the last chance to get drunk and throw up before they have to start acting responsible.
Maybe kids are into it on that level, but I mean, grown-ups, you know. I mean, over at Kaczynski's party last year, we had a lovely buffet, some very fine entertainment.
Yeah, a lovely buffet. You served beer and sandwiches, and you had some bimbo named Trixie jumping out of the middle of a giant cream
Well,
tub.
that was just because a couple of... I had nothing to do with that, Ralph. Two guys got out of line and want to make a joke, that's all.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, Bill. I mean, I'm getting too old for that, and I think it's all right for some guys, but it's just not for me. And don't get any ideas.
Who, me? Oh, come on. You think I'm into cheap shots like that? Gee, that's Ralph.
So who are these guys you're supposed to meet out here?
I don't know. The guy on the phone only said he had information on these two counterfeiters that I've been trying to get a lead on. If I wanted it, I had to show up out here. I figured you could holograph off this guy and pick up any information he forgets to tell me.
What makes you think he's going to talk with me around?
Well, if he can't see you, Ralph.
Oh, I gotcha, yeah. Wait a minute, what am I hiding for?
I don't know, Ralph. Go find a hole in the roof. Ralph? Ralph, what's going on? What do you got in there?
Stand back, Bill!
What's up? What's happening?
Nobody here. Thought there's a machine gun rigged up in the loft.
Nobody?
Whoa!
Ralph, that thing is gonna trash my car. I can't afford to lose another one. You gotta do something. What? A rigged machine gun with a tracking scanner and a truck on remote control? What's going on here? What is this? Can you vibe this thing, get a picture of it?
I already did, Bill. There's nobody here, nothing. I gotta get back to Pam. She's stuck at the house.
And let me sit beside thee in thy arms, seeing the vision of our paradise, hearing God's message while the organ rolls its mighty music to our very souls. Oh, promise me, oh, promise me.
Oh, Eleanor, that was just beautiful. Oh, don't you think so, Pam?
Well, I don't think I've ever heard it sung quite like that before.
Oh, thank you.
To be honest with you, Mrs. Pilburn, I was looking for a bit more contemporary music.
Oh, that's no problem. I do all the pop hits.
I think I want to talk to my fiancé about the music. I think it's very important, Mother, for the groom to be in on as many of the decisions regarding the wedding as possible.
Oh, yes, but what about Ralph? When will he be here?
Soon. Would you excuse me for a moment? I think the cat wants in.
Ralph, what are you
doing crashing in here like this and in this suit?
Honey, don't break out in hives. Nobody saw me.
My mother and Mrs. Pelford are in the house. Couldn't Bill have dropped you off?
Well, something really weird happened to us, and Bill wanted to get back to the bureau as fast as he could. Who's Miss Pilburn?
She's the lady my mother wants to have sing at the ceremony.
What? Singers? Come on, honey. You know how I hate that. Couldn't we get a band or something?
Coming, Mother. Hurry.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, Ralph, you're here. Oh, Eleanor could have sung for you.
I'm sorry I missed that.
All right, now, darling, I'm off. Now, if Daddy calls, will you please tell him that I have gone to put a deposit down on the reception tables?
Reception tables? Well, I have some card tables in the garage. How many do you need?
Oh, well, let's see. There's 4 people at a table, and there are 200 guests, and...
200 guests? I thought this was going to be intimate. Pam, we were only going to invite our closest friends.
Ralph, you just cannot limit your guest list to only a handful of people. You run the risk of offending some of your friends that way.
Well, excuse me, Mrs. Davidson, but I run the risk of offending all of my friends. I only invited Bill Ray and a couple of kids.
Well, then maybe you could start phoning some of them. Well, anyway, I'm off. Now, darling, will you please make a decision quickly on Mrs. Pilburn? Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Excuse me, Pam, but I thought this was going to be a very intimate kind of a thing, and now all of a sudden it's getting all out of hand.
Ralph Hinckley?
Yes?
I'm from Nuptial Video. I can either leave the equipment here or take it straight to the church. What's the word, pal?
Showtime.
Now, in this one, the bullets appear to be bouncing off the chest. A lot of work has been done to advance the simple idea of a bulletproof vest, and this may be an example of the latest model. What appears to be incredible may not really be. In a crisis situation, a person's strength may increase to a phenomenal level.
He says Ralph Hinckley's a school teacher who's never been with the FBI.
Bureau has no record of him, strictly freelance.
Now, as far as we know, there is no explanation for this phenomenon.
Also notice this is the only function in which the agent Maxwell is never involved.
Now, you said you had motion pictures of this man.
Okay, give me a minute. I'll get it.
I'll get the door.
Okay, listen up, boys. We got a little problem here.
My daughter called off the wedding.
No, Mr. Davidson. It's worse than that. Ralph's gone egghead on us again, and he doesn't want a stag party.
What is that?
All right, don't go folding up the tents yet. I mean, we're going to give him one whether he likes it or not. It's just, it's got to be a real special surprise, that's all.
Hey, we got Boom Boom LaBelle. I mean, what could be more special than that, huh?
Hey, man, I say we should dump this hotel room action and go someplace like, you know, classy.
Now, wait a minute. This happens to be mine and Mrs. Davidson's hotel room, and it was classy until you people took it over for this silly party.
Yo, what's going on with Mr. H? First, he doesn't want us at his wedding. Now he doesn't want a stag party. I mean, that's practically anti-male.
Well, you know, Ralph's weird. He thinks he's too old to have any fun. But the truth is, he's just a kid. So who cares what he thinks anyway? He's got to loosen up. Oh, boy. They don't make these things the way they used to.
You know, maybe Mr. H has got a point. You guys dig these? Somebody writes, "Help me" on the bottom of Mr. H's shoes. I mean, what is that? That has got to be the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Trust me, I had a lot of luck with this game.
Look, Bill, this is supposed to be a surprise tonight, right? So how are we going to get Ralph here without him knowing about it? I mean, what if he's got plans tonight or something?
Oh, don't worry about that. I'll get him here, all right? He's probably just sitting around the house anyway with his head in the oven like every groom the night before.
Hey, listen, I'm getting married tomorrow, and I would like you to be there. Well, I know it's kind of late notice, but we had a bit of a problem with the invitations, and, well, actually, what happened is they left my name off. So, well, yeah. Well, listen, if you can make it, I'd really like it. If you can't, I certainly understand. Okay. Bye-bye. You know, I feel so stupid calling my friends on the phone like this the day before my wedding. I feel like I'm taking out an ad.
I'll get it.
Hey, Mike. Ralph Hinckley. How you been, pal?
Is he here?
Yeah. You know, Bill, I'm not so sure this is such a great idea.
I
I mean, I was thinking about these buddies in college who threw a stag party for a friend the night before the wedding. They got him drunk and put him on a plane to Hawaii. 2 hours before the wedding, he's stuck in the Honolulu airport.
What's going on here? First, he doesn't want a stag party. Now, you don't want one? Come on. We wouldn't do that to Ralph anyway. Who could afford plane fare to Hawaii for a gag? Come on. Denver, maybe.
Oh, yeah, Mike. Well, gee, I mean, I certainly understand. I mean, I wouldn't want to come to my wedding if I had Stone's tickets either.
Hey.
All right, talk to you later. Honey, I'm just kidding. I mean, we'd both go to the concert.
Ralph, we got a case here. Come on, let's get the suit and get going.
Bill, I helped you with a case this morning. Come on.
It's the same case. I got a new lead on the caller. We got to go shake him down. Come on, let's go.
Ralph, it'll do you some good to get out of the house for a couple of hours. You'll get your mind off the wedding and everything. I'll get the suit.
Bill, I got a lot of people I have to call.
Oh, forget phone calls. Nobody is going to come to your wedding that you call at the last minute on the telephone. Nobody.
Here's the suit.
You know, this is very strange you giving me the suit.
Yeah, well, I've got a lot of things to do, Ralph, and you'll only get in the way. Now, you and Bill go and take care of the case, and I'll make the rest of the phone calls for you.
See, everything is hunky-dory. No problem.
Now, you have fun. I mean, get those bad guys, Ralph.
Yeah, right, we will.
This is very weird.
I mean it, Bill. No Hawaii.
Okay.
And no Denver.
How about Kansas City?
Bill?
Rodriguez, that one's got alcohol in it.
Come on, Mr. Buck, you know, this is a stag party.
Yeah, sorry, you're underage.
Which one did you say had the fancy stuff in it?
Here, take mine. Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Davidson, you know, it's really a big responsibility working with these kids. I mean, it takes a lot of patience and understanding to get right down there in their level.
Their level, yes.
You know, Ralph's really good at that.
Getting on their level. I can believe that.
He really brought out a lot of their maturity.
Maturity?
Oh, come on, it's a party.
Well, the party better be over by 11 o'clock because that's when my wife gets home. Right now, I'm going out and get a little fresh air.
Where's my man?
Boom, 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 boom.
Bill, this isn't another anonymous tip.
No, this one's legit.
Well, did you ever figure out what that was all about this morning?
I gave the remote control unit to the lab for analysis, fingerprints, stuff like that. I'm going to try to trace it to the owner.
You know, Bill, this kind of looks like the place that Pam's parents were staying at. If I'm not mistaken, I hope we don't run into them. I mean, that's all I need right now.
Oh, no, I think they're in the big place over on Wilshire. Ralph, cool it. Just easy now, real easy, real easy. FBI, official business. Yeah, I'm really losing my touch, all right. What's going on?
Since Maxwell is throwing Ralph a stag party, then we should throw you one, too. And wait till you see what the really big surprise is.
You mean this, isn't it?
Oh, no. This one's gonna knock your socks off, Pam. You wait right there. Wait right
Hello? Oh, Pam. Yeah, it's Ray Buck. What's going on? You sound like you're in a disco.
No,
about? What's up?
We were just wondering what happened to Ralph and Bill. They haven't showed up yet.
Ray, they left over an hour ago. Maybe they had to stop and get gas or something. I'm sure they'll be there.
Pam, are you sure everything's okay?
Yes, everything is fine. Ray, look, don't worry about them. They'll be there any minute. I gotta go. Yes!
Well, is he coming or not?
I think so. I couldn't hear very good. I didn't know Pam played her stereo so loud.
Oh, my God.
Alice? Oh, you don't know Alice. I wasn't expecting you. You see, Ralph is supposed to be. Thanks for the dance. Excuse me. Nice.
Bill, would you tell these guys that I'm getting married in a couple hours?
Okay, boys, my partner here's getting married in about 18 hours. We gotta speed this thing up here. Nobody's gonna believe this story if he shows up at the church late, or not at all. Ralph, I'm still not getting a reading here.
Give me this thing. We're getting out of here as soon as I get the suit on.
Yeah, right.
Oh, great.
What's the matter?
Bill, this is not the suit.
What? Ralph, that's not the suit.
I just said that.
Well, what are you...
Here's the suit I'll be wearing on our wedding night. Hope you like it. Happy stag party. Love, Pam. Oh, I get it. Bill, this whole thing is a charade. To get me down here, you're gonna throw me a stag party, huh?
Nope.
I'll bet now any minute there's gonna be some dancing girls come prancing through this door. I hope.
Kid, I'm telling you, from the second we hit that hotel, this whole scenario has taken a sharp left into the Twilight Zone.
Here I am in the middle of nowhere, the night before my wedding. I should be home, having a nice, quiet evening with Pamela.
I'm Richard. You want to dance? Of course, then there's mean Chuck Chapman that we nailed last year. Remember him? He'd have enough go for a lash up like this, but I don't think he's got the brains.
What about those counterfeiters we were after this morning? Could they have done this?
Oh, boy, look at here. Well, just come in door number 3. You boys come back to finish up on a little fun conversation we started before?
Bill, don't antagonize the guys.
Mr. Hinckley, Mr. Maxwell, could you come with us, please?
Listen, pal, I'm not going anywhere with you till you tell us what this thing is all about and who's the... Whoa. U.S. Marines? What is this?
Gentlemen, please come in. Welcome, gentlemen. I apologize for the delay and the confusion. I hope it hasn't inconvenienced you.
Matthew Powers? Ralph, this is Matthew Powers, former Secretary of State.
I can see that, Bill.
And your agent, William Maxwell. And you must be the famous Ralph Hinckley, schoolteacher extraordinaire. I think we should have a drink and toast the celebration.
You heard about my wedding?
Yes, I did. Congratulations. Sorry you had to miss your stag party. But actually, I was referring to our new alliance.
Alliance? What new alliance is that, sir?
Between you, Mr. Hinckley, and me. You see, we are aware of Mr. Hinckley and his magical red suit. Cheers, gentlemen. And from now on, Mr. Hinckley is a direct employee of the President of the United States. First of all, I should welcome you to the presidential bunker, the place where the White House staff will come in case of nuclear attack.
Oh, we're in Utah, huh?
Well, well, Mr. Maxwell, I guess Washington's best-kept secret isn't a secret anymore.
Oh, well, sir, I don't think there's necessarily anybody else knows about it. I just stumbled across it last year when we were,
When Mr. Hinckley graciously lent his services in order to prevent World War III. A belated thank you, Mr. Hinckley.
Do you know about the missiles and everything?
It was when I first got the idea that perhaps we were experiencing something more than just good luck. The president and I decided that I should retire from the administration and dedicate my time to proving the theory. The report of my failing health was just a ruse. And ever since last year, I've been studying this remarkable phenomenon. After this morning's experiment at the farmhouse, I decided it was time to bring you in.
I get it now. It was your guys that gave me the anonymous phone tip. It's starting to make sense.
From now on, all of your assignments will come directly from the White House. You'll no longer be wasting your time with routine drug bust, bank robbers, or kidnappers.
Good.
Well, that stuff's important, too.
Because I think I could do a lot of good for the Department of Interior. I mean, we could work on the smog solution.
Ralph,
I think I
come on, take it easy.
Be
We'll
good
get to
there.
all that
And
stuff.
ecology.
He's a real nice kid, sir. You're going to like him a lot. But he's got funny ideas. He wants to save trees and whales and junk like that. I have to move out of the Fed office and get an office in Washington, D.C. Is that it?
Well, that really won't be necessary, Mr. Maxwell. You can go back to doing whatever you were doing before you met Mr. Hinckley.
Oh, well, well, what do you mean? I'm not in this?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the suit only works on Mr. Hinckley, does it not?
That's true, yes. But, see, we were there, and we got the suit together. And, well, Bill helps me iron out a lot of problems. He's like a coach.
Yeah.
We're a team.
Yeah, that's it. See, we are.
Well, now, wouldn't want to split up a team that works, now would we? So, with that out of the way, why don't we get on with our first assignment? Where is the suit, Mr. Hinckley?
Could we use a phone?
Hello?
Pamela? Is that you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you sound kind of funny. Are you all right?
Who is this?
It's Ralph. Hinckley, your fiancé. You sure you're all right?
Oh, hi, honey. How was the party? Were you surprised? How did you like my surprise?
Yes, it was very cute indeed. Listen, Pamela, I need you to do me a favor, and I'd like it to be done right away.
They sent you to Hawaii, didn't they?
Hawaii? No, I'm in Utah.
Utah? I'm gonna kill Bill.
Pamela, I want you to take the suit and bring it to the corner of Wilshire and La Cienega, and two guys in a black limousine will take it from you. You got that?
Wilshire and La Cienega. 10-4, good buddy. I am so drunk.
Shall I introduce you to your first assignment? Here we have the Arctic. The United States has reason to believe that the Soviet Union has started, if not already completed, building missile silos at the North Pole. If that's true, we're talking about missile silos practically over our heads. What we want you to do, Mr. Hinckley, is fly a reconnaissance mission for us, wearing this.
What is that?
A special helmet-mounted camera, much like the one skydivers use, but with a much more advanced camera. With you flying right over these silos, you'll be able to get pictures that'll provide us with pinpoint accuracy. Our latest surveillance reports indicate that the Russians are getting restless, possibly an attack. It's why we need these pictures right away.
What do you want me to do? Go along and talk them through it? I mean, that's the way we usually do it on most missions. We have a special way of communicating. It's all set.
It really won't be necessary, Mr. Maxwell. We'll give Mr. Hinckley a homing device that'll get him back to base. The rest is up to him.
Well, okay.
Now all that we need is the suit.
Yeah, I'd make this Jackson Sundown on a third. He's a mutter. I don't know.
Well, Pamela, You all right?
Ooh, the lights. Either turn them off or put that hood back on. Honey.
How you doing, sweetie? Why don't you sit down over here?
That's it? You got the suit? Give me.
What time is it? I need a cup of coffee.
Boy, you look terrible.
It's almost 5 a.m. I suspect Miss Davidson is suffering from wedding day jitters.
Yeah, sit down.
Thank you. I bet you hear this a lot. But you look just like Matthew Powers.
Counselor, it is Matthew Powers.
Bill and I are working right for the president.
Yeah, no more sneaking around. They know about the suit and everything. We're finding a legitimate outfit here.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay, this is your takeoff and landing spot. Put this on.
Okay.
There's your eyepiece, button, and there's your homing device. Okay. We'll be waiting for you when you get back. Good luck.
Extra weight. Throws my center of gravity forward. I had the same problem in the beginning, but I think I got it under control now. See ya.
This world of ours is one in a million. Stars above us shine like a billion. Candles burning just for you and I. I'll make a wish to last forever. Just one wish will do. That everything you dream comes true. This love of ours comes once in a lifetime, clear and bright and warm as the sunshine, waking up a world that waits below. And morning breaks, the day begins, and all the world seems new, and everything you dream comes true. Yes, everything you dream comes true.
Done.
Congratulations, Mr. Hinckley. You've served your country well, both you and Mr. Maxwell. The president will be pleased when I tell him that the mission was a success.
Do you think that there's ever a chance we could get to say hi to Ronnie?
I'm afraid he's not here at the bunker. And unless I'm mistaken, you and Miss Davidson have a rather important function to attend at 7 o'clock tonight.
Well, you mean we just march out of here? That's all there is to it? I mean, aren't you going to relocate us or give us funny new names or anything?
Why would we do that, Mr. Maxwell? It'd only create unnecessary suspicion and attention. When we need you and Mr. Hinckley, we'll be able to find you. And we'd hope that you'd all keep this a top secret, that you'd tell no one, or the mission will be scratched.
Oh, if there's one thing we're good at, it's keeping this suit a secret.
I hope you'll forgive me, but I still have to blindfold you for the return trip since this is a top secret installation. The president prefers it that way.
Oh. Well, I guess if the president wants it, it's his scenario.
Thank you for your understanding, and most of all, for your help. Good day, and happy wedding. The mission was a success. We'll begin developing the pictures immediately. Never mind how I got the pictures. I got them, and that was the deal. You'll receive them around 2 a.m. Moscow time, so alert the Kremlin. Goodbye.
You know, it's not like I don't feel honored. I mean, working for the president is a really big deal, but do you realize the problems I'm going to have with my personal life? I mean, I'm already having a hard time dealing with you.
Yeah.
Hello, you know, you've been awfully quiet. You got something on your mind?
I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it.
What time is it?
It's 2:30 almost.
Oh, that means I only have 4 hours to get ready for my wedding.
You know, when you think about what we all went through in just one night, I mean, we all went to Utah and back, and I went to the North Pole.
Wait a second, that's it. That's what's bothering me. It's the time.
What?
Yeah, I didn't think about it before. I mean, when the guys took us out, and I didn't know where we were going, but then when the counselor showed up, it didn't ring right. There's no way we were in Utah.
You ought to know, honey. You were out there. Were we in Utah?
I don't know. I think so. I mean, they told us that we were, and I had no reason to doubt them. And besides, I was using a homing device, and I wasn't paying attention to the ground. It all looks the same to me.
All right, help me with a timer. How far is it from L.A. to the Utah border?
Well, let's see. It takes about 45 minutes to get up to Las Vegas, and then at least another hour to get up across the border.
Yeah, that's right, and that's by commercial jet. No, we were in a helicopter. What about you, Davidson?
Helicopter.
Okay, that's it. There's no way we were in Utah, which means there's no way we were in the presidential bunker.
Oh, Bill, why would they hood us then? Why would Powers do any of that stuff?
I don't know, kid. I don't know. All I know is you took some photographs of something at the North Pole, and I sure wish I could get my hands on those snapshots.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Alice, Boom Boom was just a gag for Ralph.
Huh.
She was just sitting there, nothing to do. I decided to be a good host. I asked her to dance until Ralph got there, but he never got there.
Look, if your idea of prancing around with some bimbo named Boom Boom is an idea of having a good time, then I'm not going to interfere.
Alice, who is the guy in the bathing suit standing there with you? Who is that?
Oh, good, here they are. Ralph?
Bill, just forget about it. We'll straighten it out after the wedding.
Darling, where have you been?
Well, I'm going to be toddling along. A lot of stuff to do. As the fella says, I'll see you in church.
Maxwell?
No later than 6 o'clock.
6. Got it.
Does anybody know who this guy is?
Now you didn't just run off and get married, did you?
Oh, Mom, of course not. Bill just took us out for a little
drink.
brunch.
Well, a champagne brunch.
Well, Boom Boom certainly missed you last night, Ralph.
Who's Boom Boom?
What I want to know is, who is the guy in the picture?
Well, let's just forget about what we did last night. Let's worry about the wedding, all right?
What a good idea. Come along, dear.
Oh, no. Who is Boom Boom?
I don't know. Pamela, I swear, I don't know. Who is this guy in the picture that you and your mom are standing here posed with?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm calling in our mutual marker here at Seesaw time.
Is it your turn already?
I'm afraid so. I need a little information here about these missile silos the Russians are building in the Arctic Circle, North Pole.
Where did you hear that?
Little Bird told me. Come on.
From whom?
Listen, I'm asking this stuff, and you want some news, you gotta dish a little back this way.
Maxwell, this is top secret information. You've got to tell me where you heard it. Because if it's true, we're in big trouble.
What do you mean, if it's true?
Oh, this is awful. This is just awful. You don't have clearance to know this. Bill, we've got silos in the North Pole.
We? You mean us, U.S.?
Project Polar Cap, top secret project that started about a year ago. Now, please, Bill, who did you hear this rumor from?
Matthew Powers.
We have problems.
What kind of problems?
Maxwell. I was on a routine phone tap into his office and picked up one of his calls. Buddy of his at the Pentagon. He found out their silos belong to the U.S. Not only that, he named you.
Damn it. I wonder what tipped him. I was
sure a flag waver like Maxwell would have fallen for it.
Well, why did we bring him in? Why didn't we just get Hinckley?
I tried. I didn't want to make them suspicious. I wanted them to feel they were actually working for the United States.
Did we bring him back in?
It's not exactly easy. I gotta get him when Hinckley isn't wearing that suit or we haven't got a chance. The wedding.
Pardon me?
Hinckley's getting married at 7 o'clock tonight. I doubt if he'd wear the suit underneath his tuxedo. We could get all three of them. Find out which church, and you and Campbell get out there immediately.
I don't know if Campbell's out of the laboratory yet.
And finish developing the pictures after you bring back Hinckley and the others. Now get going. And whatever you do, don't miss that wedding.
I don't want to panic you, Ralph, but your wedding is 10 minutes away, and your best man isn't here yet.
Great. Pam told him no later than 6 o'clock. I better go look for him. Oh, great, Bill. You did it again.
Really, Pam, where did you and Ralph go this morning?
I told you, Janice. We went to brunch.
Sorry, lady. I don't mean to interrupt, right? Ah! Oh, sorry. I didn't know you in that. Where's Ralph? Where's the groom?
Bill, where have you been? I told you no later than 6 o'clock. You're not even dressed.
Listen, if I don't find Ralph, we got big problems here. If I don't get him back on the case immediately, we can wind up spending your honeymoon at Leavenworth.
What?
Janice, my bouquet. I forgot my bouquet. Would you go get it for me?
Yeah.
Now, what are you talking about, Bill? Janice, this isn't a brunch. It's like a wedding.
Honey, what's 30 seconds more? Come on, Bill, you're not even dressed. Come on, the wedding is about to start.
Ralph, we blew it. We're in deep, deep trouble. What is that noise out there?
Miss Pilburn. That means the weddings are going to start. What do you mean we've blown it?
Missile sites that you took pictures of were not Russian missile sites. They were ours, U.S. sites.
What would Matthew Powers want with pictures of our silos?
Because Matthew Powers is not on our side anymore. That's the whole point. He did not quit the administration. He was canned. They fired him. There was a whole big inside scandal, and they let him go if he would go out quietly. But he's a sellout to the highest bidder. That means the Russians in this case. That makes us traitors. Oh, we got to get back to that bunker before those guys get to us.
Pamela, my darling, there you are. Oh, well, is everything all right?
Yes, Mother, everything's fine.
Oh, well, come on, darling. They're just about to seat me. Oh, we're going to start. Come on, darling.
Where are you going? We got a crisis here.
You have a crisis, Bill. I have a wedding.
Boy.
Come on, Bill, we'll solve it after the wedding. You're not even dressed. Come on.
I love you too, Daddy.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to join this man and this woman in holy matrimony. Two people who love each other, who want to confirm that love in front of you, their friends, and God. Yeah, the rings, please.
Oh, that's Powers. Hit squad just showed up there in the back.
Mr. Maxwell, the ring.
Oh, no, sir. Okay. Take care of it.
Repeat after me. I, Ralph Hinckley, take thee, Pamela Davidson.
I, Ralph Hinckley, take thee, Pam Davidson.
Coming around the back carrying the mail. They're gonna try to do something, Ralph.
To be my lawful wedded wife, in sickness and in health, for richer, for poor, to death do us part.
I, Pamela Davidson, take thee, Ralph Hinckley.
A ditto for her.
What? Oh, that's good. You got the rings on? Okay. Well, everything's cooking then, right? We have to speed this up a little bit, sir. Folks, you already seen this a million times in movies, and it's he does and she does till death do us part. Thanks, Chaplain. We really appreciate it. Come on, kids. Let's hit the silk.
Bill.
We've got to get these goons away from you before somebody gets hurt. Now, come on.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
Okay, can we please? We can do this in the car. Come on. Okay, thanks. Is there music? You gotta get some music here. Wait a minute now. Hold it now. Hold it. Wait a second. Keep moving backwards.
My gift. No tickets this time, Maxwell. You gave me free time last time. Hey! Look it up. What a mess.
Hey, whoa,
Hey, you! Who are those guys? Those are the guys in the back.
Where's Powers? Where's the bunker?
Tell him I'm joking. 35 miles east of Mojave in the mountain.
All right. Bill, save me some cake.
You guys do this 100 times. I only get married once. What am I going to tell my daddy?
Counselor? Everybody has their little disappointments, right, boys?
You think this is funny? I don't even think I'm married.
This is Powers. Emergency situation. Stand by for photo transmission.
You ever have one of those days when nothing goes right? I am so exhausted. My arms hurt from all that flying.
Yeah, how about poor Mrs. Pilburn?
She got an arthritis attack from having to play the wedding recessional so fast.
It's too bad she didn't just lose her voice.
No, Ralph, she tries. You know, I can't wait to see the videotape of the ceremony.
We're probably the only couple in America whose wedding photos will look like a fire drill.
Yeah, but then you're probably the only groom in America who saved the world between the wedding ceremony and the reception.
Yes. I get tired just thinking about it.
You know, honey, when I was a little girl, I used to fantasize about my wedding. I never dreamed it would be like this. But then I never dreamed I'd ever meet someone like you. I love you, Ralph. Ralph? My hero.